myself back up, and when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up, and when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up, and when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. 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 Stand up. Nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down, I have to pick
Hello.
back up.
It's that time of the day again in Sports Arena on Papalo Radio.
Myself back up.
You can listen to us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And please again subscribe to our YouTube channel and invite others to join and share as well, and put a notification button on so you can get all our content. It's your host, I recommend, Mr. Mansi E. Alright, so stand up for the champions. We'll be starting with the Champions League yesterday. It was an interesting one that came up at the Etihad Stadium, and as expected, yes, Manchester City destroyed Bayern Munich, and it was a fantastic game that came across. It was really expecting, but it was an interesting event that took place in the England, the blue side of Manchester. Yes, it was an interesting one because both coaches have been meeting a couple of times, and the results isn't going in favor of Pep Guardiola. But this time around, Pep Guardiola and his boys were able and man up for the task. They beat Bayern Munich 3-0. We'll be bringing you some quick information about that. It was an interesting one because it's the first leg for this particular tie, and it's a two-tie affair. Yes, and it's going to be a very exciting one going back to the Allianz Arena next week, Wednesday. So we'll be bringing you more updates on that. And this was what happened. I think Rodri that scored the first goal, and the second goal was Bernardo Silva the last goal, Erling Haaland. Yes, the robots, yes, the goal-scoring robot in the English Premier League was able and out for the Turks. This is the second time of beating Bayern Munich, because he was at Dortmund, the arch rivals of Bayern Munich, and he's been yearning for this win for a long time. And yesterday they were able to do the work for Pep Guardiola. And there were some few other interesting records by this gentleman in question. Yes, this particular season, this is the 45th goal he has scored in his first season in England, and that happened yesterday. Mind you, he has been one of the key prolific strikers in Europe and leading the European golden charts. Yes, so yesterday he broke a record. Yes, that has been there for a while. Yes, since last Mohamed Salah break that in 2018-2019 league season. He was able to score 44 goals in a single season. Yes, that is a record that English league holds. Yes, so yesterday, upon scoring 45.1 to make it 45 goals in the season, now top the chart. Yes, so in the short is Mohamed Salah, Erling Haaland, and Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yes, Ruud van Nistelrooy, who also had 44 goals in his football career in a particular season or in a single season. Yes, so that is some of the interesting records Haaland is breaking. And mind you, he's the fastest to do this with fewer matches. So that is some remarkable achievements from this gentleman, and he's doing that in the blue half of Manchester. All right, so still in Manchester City, we'll be bringing you some interesting facts from that particular side. They have equally meet, I think, a lot of Bundesliga side, and this is the ninth, or yes, I think they've been able to beat all the side at home. Yes, that is some achievement as well. Yes, so you should keep note, the investors, if you are doing investors, just keep this little note into play before you go in. Yes, so they've played, I think, 8 matches against the German side. Yes, so they've been able to win all, and the last time they lost at home in Etihad, it's 2016. Yes, against Liverpool in the Champions League. So 2016 till now, they haven't lost a game at home in the Champions League. Yes, and they are still doing the wonders at the Etihad Stadium. All right, so still in the Champions League, yesterday there were some interesting matches as well. Aside the Manchester City and Bayern Munich matches, there were some interesting one coming from Benfica and Inter Milan. Yes, it was an interesting one because people were really rating Inter Milan out of this particular tie, but mind you, they had Lukaku in their squad, and they did wonders yesterday. They were able to beat the Portuguese side 2-0 in their own half, and that is some remarkable achievement going into the second tier of the game. Yes, because this is a double game affair. So the first round ended 2-0 in favor of Inter Milan. The goals were scored by Lukaku and Barella. Yes, Lukaku scored a penalty, and he had some issues after the penalty. There were still racism chants against him, but hey, he's made up a comment that he's out for the game. He doesn't talk to his friends, he doesn't talk to his teammates. He's only in to do the work and get paid, and that's all. So he doesn't mind whoever criticizes him or say anything bad against him. All right, so that is some interesting one that came up yesterday. Yes, all right. So after yesterday's game, there were some interesting revelation as well that came up in the Manchester City game. The Manchester City game, it's new, interesting one. He was surprised because I think all the players did very well in that particular distance, because he was surprised. He was called out for the man of the match because they have the likes of Bernardo Silva, Erling Haaland, and Ruben Dias, who were fantastic yesterday. They were deserving, but hey, who knows? He did something nobody saw, but he did so well yesterday, playing as a midfielder. Yes, in that particular order, and he did so well in that order. So that was an interesting one. On your screen is the Bayern Munich side. Yesterday there were some interesting news that happened that came out today, that they were